Hello everyone. All of us know about electricity. You have maybe experienced it when you brush your hair repeatedly with a comb and then take it near some paper pieces. The pieces will get attracted and stick to the comb. This is known as static electricity. Maybe you know about Benjamin Franklin? Long time back in America, he was flying a kite in a stormy weather. And he found that lightning has electricity. In the past, it was always thought that electricity and light were associated. Electricity helps to light up the sky during lightning. Also, static energy can create tiny sparks. You know, tiny sparks? Long back, people always wanted to have a safe and cheap way to light up their houses. Scientists thought that electricity can help out with this. But the problem was how to store electricity. Later on, in the 1800s, a person named Alessandro Volta from Italy invented that chemical reactions can produce electricity. Hence, at this time, Volta was able to get electricity. That is why the battery power is known as volts. Volts. The name has been taken from the name of this person. You have seen a 1.5 volt battery and you have seen 1.5 V printed on the battery. The V stands for volts. A person named Humphrey Davy and another person named Thomas Edison these two were the first to use a battery. And a circuit to light a bulb using electricity. Electricity is the flow of electrons. From one terminal of the battery to the other. You must have seen that a battery has a positive end and a negative end, right? When you connect the positive and the negative ends using a wire, and if the wire is connected to a light bulb, then the electrons start flowing from the negative end to the positive end through the wire. This flow of electrons is known as electric current. Electric current. The invention by Edison is important because he created a filament that is used in the light bulb that does not burn off when electricity is passed through it. Instead, it keeps the bulb glowing. It does not burn out, but glows. This kind of bulb is known as incandescent bulb. Incandescent bulb. These bulbs emit light when the filament starts to glow, when it is heated up, when electricity passes through them. If you touch it when it is turned on for some time, then you will feel it is hot. Electricity travels in closed loops called circuits. If the circuit is open, then the electricity can't flow. We know that when the switch is turned on, the loop gets closed and the electricity flows through it. But if we switch it off, then the loop is broken and the circuit is open. So, flow of electricity is blocked. A British scientist named Michael Faraday invented that there is a relationship between electricity and magnetism. Magnetism? When you pass a magnet with very high speed near a copper wire, then electricity is generated in the wire. The same idea is used in power plants. Power plants. Power plants use huge magnets. Huge magnets. Inside a generator, a huge coil of copper wire spins at very high speed inside a magnet, and due to the magnetic fields, electricity is produced. Power plants have huge wheels called turbines. Huge wheels that spin at very high speeds inside a magnet. These turbines use waterfall to rotate at very high speeds. Or they use steam, as in thermal power plants. Thermal power plants. Or coal in coal power plants. The power generated through these power plants is distributed all over using very thick wires known as transmission lines. These transmission lines are connected through towers. Towers, known as transmission towers. You may have seen many towers like these. We are not supposed to touch these lines as they have very high voltage. From these transmission towers, electricity is provided to our homes through distribution lines. These distribution lines help to carry electricity to our homes. Electricity is a big mystery. We cannot see it, touch it, or even smell it. But electricity is an important part of our lives. Long time back, we started using electricity to produce light. But at present, we use electricity for different kinds of appliances, such as fridge, fan, electric motor, electric car, TV, computers, washing machines, mixers, geysers, air conditioners, etc. Electricity has made our lives easier and more comfortable. But we all must know that we should not waste electricity because it is not generated by itself. We have to use different resources like the power plants to generate electricity. So we should all remember not to waste electricity, as we use natural resources to produce electricity. Now, we have learned different things about electricity. Interesting, right? We have a lot more topics that we can learn from. Come back and view them. Thank you.